74 degrees at about 8:30 a.m. That's a more comfortable temperature. Yeah, I think it's cooling off. Feels a lot better than it had been for the last week. Yeah. Anyway, haven't decided what to do today. So I'll just have to wait and see what develops. Well, it doesn't look like I got any more rain from that last rain in the evening. Must have all dried up before it got here, because I still only have about an inch, just shy of an inch, 7/8 or so, from that one rain, around 4, something like that. Anyway, at least that helped. It'll make the grass grow good now. Yeah. So at least till the next rain. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still feeding the cats out here, so the neighbors' cats can get some. Of course, they come up to the porch to eat too, but they always run away when I open the door. Yeah. Yeah. Starting out to be a nicer day today. I don't feel the heat, so that's good. And the rain helped a little bit too. Yeah, my burning pile burned out. Left a few little stubs of wood, but nothing I can't handle. Don't know where the cattle are. I'm guessing they're... Oh, there's that cat. That's the one that was here yesterday. It's more of a calico cat. See what it does when it sees me. See what it does. Hasn't seen me yet. Coming for cat food now. Oh, it's on. Now it's on me. Yeah, it's on me now. It doesn't know what to do. It sees the other cat eating over there. It's going to run away. What's it doing? Oh, it's chasing a bug. Or a fly. Huh. Oh, something was chasing. Something was messing with its head. Yeah, it was fighting something. Yeah, it saw me. Now it's going to go back. Well, I better get out of here so I can come down. Alright. Alright. Catch you later. Well, today's Saturday, June 28th, 2025, and I just got back from town, buying a few groceries. Small town, small store, and I just decided to come out here and check the hayfield. There's not much difference, but my weed killing here, I may have killed some weeds, but it looks like a whole bunch of new ones are coming up. Yeah, since I cleared all this out a while back. Yeah, I gotta spray it again. I'll wait till the grass gets a little thicker. Yeah, it's mostly grass coming up now. The weeds I sprayed before, it looks like some of them died. But anyway, and that grass that I sowed out there beyond those white jugs, it looks like it's came up too since we had it rain yesterday. Anyway, let me go ahead and do a drive-by by this before somebody comes. Yeah, I'll spray this guy. I'll wait till it grows up a little bit more. Yeah, there's that switchgrass. I'd like to have the whole hayfield with switchgrass, but it's too expensive. The seed's too expensive, and it's hard to germinate. Anyway, if I look out onto this hayfield of mostly fescue, I'd say 95% is fescue. There's a lot of buckhorn in there. See those little light brown things? You can see some here on the headland. Yeah, like right here. Here's a good one. I wouldn't say good. Here's a good example of a few. They got these little brown seed heads on top of a long stalk, and the leaves don't amount to anything, so it's not something that you can make hay on. But it's sort of taken over this field. Yeah, but at least the grass is still growing, I think. Anyway, it is what it is. As long as I get a cutting of hay in the spring, or first cutting. Look at the buckhorn here. Whew, thick. It's so thick. Yeah. If I was smart, I'd cut this off right now, because right now it's blooming. Yeah, because every time it goes to seed, it just puts more seed in the soil. I don't know what to do with it. Oh, there's another batch of there's a couple of patches of switchgrass in here. Farther out there, the longer stuff. Yeah, on this headland. Yeah, that's the remnant of what I planted before. Some of it grows, some of it didn't. Yeah. There's a few right in here. Yeah, because it's growing back better than the rest of this, than the fescue. Because it's a warm season grass, so it can tolerate the heat. Yeah. Yeah. If I could afford the seed, I'd put it in there. It's too expensive. Yeah, I can see the buckhorn all the way through this. Yeah, every once in a while I see a nice patch. Nice. Well, here's where I sprayed the entrance. This stuff is dead, but there's still some new grass coming up. The spray only kills the existing grass and weeds. Yeah, it seems like the buckhorn's thicker on this side of the field, on the west side. There's another switchgrass right there. I think it might be something else. That might be Timothy. I'm not sure. Yeah, but majority of it is fescue, and now this time of year, look at all that. Look at all that buckhorn. Yeah, buckhorn. Yeah. We won't make any hay, but it sure likes to make seed. Yeah. Look at this. It's almost... I think that's buckhorn. If it ain't buckhorn, what is it? It has to be. Yeah, it has to be buckhorn. That's buckhorn. Yeah, see these little ones here in the front here? Yeah. That's all buckhorn. Those brown tops there. They're going to seed. They're blooming right now. But I'm not going to do nothing with it. I said I should cut it, but it's a waste of gasoline to cut it. One of these days I might plant something else there if I can find the money to do it. Yeah, you can see where the buckhorn's growing. Yeah. It's not what I was hoping for, but it is what it is. Okay. Let's go back to the house. Hopefully I'll get another cutting in the late August or in September. Okay, that's it. Let's go home. I stopped here at the corner because it's hard to point, but somewhere out there, that's the east end. Yeah, I think right there. I think that's the that's the east end of my big pasture on top. And yeah. Anyway, that's what it is. And yesterday, at least during the first rain, this is the neighbor that was planting over there north of my place. Yeah. Yeah. And he was still planting after the rain too. So he was planting while it was raining, but it was a light rain, so it didn't hurt him. But I think he must have quit on that second rain, the one around 4 p.m. Yeah, I think he had to quit then. You can see his tires are all muddy. But that's, and I don't know, but it looks like he's got mud and stuff on the bottom of his planter there. Yeah, on something. There's a bunch of mud piled up. He's probably got to go clean it off. But I guess he tried to keep planting, but I guess he got clogged up. Anyway, that's who was planting when it was raining yesterday. All right, let's go home. Anyway, this is the bottom land now, and there's my big pasture down that way in the bottom, but the bridge is down there too. And this is where the neighbor with that big planter, he was planting this field after that first rain. Yeah, I think he got rained out when the second rain come, or a little later on. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I think. All right, heading home. I forgot to mention when I was on top there by that planter. That tree there, a tall tree, that's in my bottom, in my small pasture behind the house. I'm near the crossroads now, north of my house. This is a field he was planting before the rain. Yeah, he was planting this one, the neighbor. But I couldn't see him through the trees there. Yeah, but I know he was out here because I could hear him. Okay, here's crossroads, and I'm turning left to my house. And there's my pasture behind the house. I think that rain, 7/8 of rain, 7/8 inch of rain. And there's that tall tree right there. That's the one that I could see from the corner back over there on the other side, from the road where that planter is. There's my pond by the house. One cow on the left there is underneath the shade tree in the water. Another cow in the water farther out, and then the cow on the bull is up there underneath the shade tree. Damn cool. I saw a deer jump across the road right here, and I was expecting it to go out that way, but it must be holed up in these trees here. I thought sure it was going to run out that way. Yeah, I'm going to drive down to the big pasture. Cattle are already down there. Yeah, I thought sure he was going to. It looked like a stag because he had antlers. Let me drive down farther and see if I can find him. Are you in here, boy? Are you hiding in here? Huh? Good place to hide. Let's see if he came out over here somewhere. I doubt it. I doubt if I'm gonna see him. They're too good at hiding. Yeah, I didn't think so. Anyway. There's the cattle. Okay, that's all I wanted to see. No, I didn't see the deer either. I can see the grass growing through this stuff I cut. Yeah, this is the tall stuff before. And I cut it because I didn't want it bothering their eyes when they're eating. The other pasture in the back, away on the other side of the creek, it's really green. There was only a few weeds there. There was hardly any grass sticking up. Anyway, I'm going back to the house. Let's go. Here. There it goes. There he goes. There he goes. I didn't see him very good. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He went somewhere. Yeah, I saw him running across this field from where he went in. Yeah, into those trees. I still don't see him. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, there he goes. Way over there. Yeah. I saw him. Yeah. He got away. Okay. That's all I wanted to see. I wanted to see the cattle. And the grass growing. Oh, they're back out here eating again. That's good. It didn't seem like they were eating in here the first few days after I cut it. I thought they'd eat the cut hay, but they didn't. Okay, let me go back to the house and unload my groceries. Yeah, they're out grazing again here because of they're eating the new grass that growed up since I cut it. I'd say it's been about a week. Yeah, I think it's been about a week since I cut this. I think so. I'm not exactly sure, but it's been about a week. Yeah. So this is a week's growth. Yeah, grass is growing back through the cut stuff. Yeah, it's starting to turn green again. And I can actually see where I sprayed. Yeah, I sprayed this fence line here. I can see the weeds turning yellow all along there, especially on the outside. Oh, do a little spin out. Yeah, I can see where I sprayed. Yeah, that's only been what day was it? I think it was Saturday. No, I think it was before that. I forget what day I sprayed it, but it's been a few days. It's been a few days since I sprayed this. I think. Yeah, I sprayed this one last. First one I sprayed was across the creek, and then the next day was on top. Then the third day was here. So I think this is like Friday. Today's Saturday. No, it couldn't have been yesterday. Yesterday it rained, so maybe it was. I don't know. I just forgot. I know it's been a few days though, from what I can remember. Yeah, Thursday I didn't do nothing. Okay. So it must have been Wednesday. I think I sprayed this Wednesday. So today's Saturday, so that's 3 days. So at least I can see that it's dying. Grasses are dying, so that's good. Okay, back to the house, unload my groceries. Well, the mockingbird singing today. Somewhere up there. Oh, it just flew away. Yeah. Looks like that one might survive. That one looks like it's got some life in the leaves. At least 2 of them still got life. That one too. That one's got a little green. I got to move them vines. The sweet potato vines are encroaching around that thing. Those 2 in the back. That one's still got. It's not totally wilted anymore. That one I don't know. I have to wait and see. But the mama plant's doing pretty good. Spreading out. I haven't seen any new suckers come up the side yet on the edges. That's where I got these 4. They were on the edge, and I broke them off, but I don't know if I got any roots with them. I'm just hoping that they'll grow. Okay, at least I'm keeping them watered. Had a good rain yesterday, so I probably won't water them today. And it won't be as hot as it has been, so. Yeah, I sprayed the weeds here around the garden here, but then it rained a few hours later. Hopefully the weed killer will still be able to kill this stuff. If not, I'll spray it again. All right, I still got to unload my groceries yet. Well, the sweet potato that survived the winter inside the house Uh, it's growing pretty good. It's spreading out. That's the one that was a sweet potato that just sprouted this spring in the house before I got a chance to eat it. So I went ahead and planted it. And the volunteer tomatoes for my garbage dump, looks like they're growing too. Yeah, I'll just leave them alone. Yeah, yeah. I trimmed all that stuff there. Looks like I got to trim a couple more. I threw it onto this pile here next to the sweet potato, or next to the tomato plant, but the wind blew it over into the aisleway, so I'll just leave it. I can see some green seeds on that, so it was starting to go to seed, making berries, but they're still green, so they probably won't do anything. Anyway, that's my garden so far this year. I ain't got nothing else planted. Nothing back there. I still got to haul some manure out in here from the barn, which was I was going to do on Thursday, and then I changed my mind because it was just too hot. I just didn't feel like it. And I didn't feel like it again yesterday, on Friday, because it really wasn't that hot, but there was a chance for rain, so I just decided to, and it did rain, so I just postponed that too. Okay, at least this lemongrass is growing good. My own lone survivor from the house. When I go to the grocery store in the small town, in the small store, I don't buy too much. That's why I go there. Only buy the snacks that I like. Yeah. I need more, because every time I go to Walmart, I always spend too much. Way more than I need. So this way I keep everything more under control. Well, it's only 82 at 11:15 a.m. So that's good. It's not supposed to get as hot today. Upper 80s, that's about it. So that's better than the 90s. If the rain wouldn't have put this fire out yesterday, all those coals there would have been ashes by now. But it's okay. It ain't gonna hurt nothing there. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm not going to plant anything in this garden this year, but at least I'll get the manure out of the barn sometime, eventually. And at least put it on that end. Those 3 boxes on the where the fence is, and then the 2 behind it. This one here I think I'll leave alone, unless I got extra manure. Truck is parked. Now I gotta go put away my groceries. It's 8 p.m. and I didn't do nothing all day. Wasn't hot either. Yeah, it wasn't very hot today. I think it got up to around 88 earlier this afternoon, but it became overcast most of the day after that. It's cooled off now. And I checked the radar. There's nothing around me, but there's storms out to the southeast, way far away from me. But even though they're far away, I can hear the thunder back there. They're getting something over there, southeast of me. Yeah, I don't need to show it on radar, but that thunderhead is big and it's rumbling, even though it's so far away. Yeah, it's very far away. Yeah, there's a lot of clouds over that way, a lot of rain. But I don't think it's coming this way. I don't think I've ever seen a storm come in from the southwest or southeast. Southwest mostly, and west. Even from the northwest, it come down. But, and even from the northeast, I remember a storm coming in from the northeast. But why do I smell smoke? My neighbor must be burning trash. Anyway, lost my train of thought again. I don't think I've ever remember any storm coming in from the southeast, which is that direction. Normally it just moves that way. It's moving off to east, northeast. Yeah, but look at those clouds. That's something. That's something. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day. Mosquitoes are out biting me. Today's Saturday, right? I guess I'll check mail first before I go in. Kitty, you with me? You want to go with me? To the mailbox? Let's go. Oh boy, I can hear the thunder. Even though it's so far away, it sure sounds close. I don't see the old mama cow. More likely she's in the pond or up at the barn. But look at them clouds. Yeah. That's where that storm is, over that way. And Kitty's following me. Okay, let's go. Okay, it was 8 p.m. already? Yeah. I probably won't see a sunset tonight because too many clouds. So after I check the mail, I'm going back in the house. I didn't do nothing today because I didn't feel like doing anything today. Just all the major work is done. I still got to haul some old manure out of the barn, and still got to try to plant something in my garden, but I'm in no hurry to do any of that stuff. I don't have to worry about making hay until probably September, if there's any hay to make. Yeah. But either way, I got enough hay to feed the cattle this winter, so I'm not too worried about it. Even though I'm paying rent on that ground, I should be making a better use of it for hay. But I just don't have that much ambition anymore. Except to keep my fat cattle fed, that's all. Okay, let's check the mail before I go in. The kitty came with me to the mailbox. Just like her big brother, yeah. Big brother from the year before. And her twin brother. Yeah. They both buds did the same thing, always followed me around. But as boys do, boy cats do, they disappeared for one reason or another. But she's still here, so. And I'm not sure, but I think she's pregnant. I gotta go. Car came by and she got scared. She was on the road, and I said, "You better get off the road." And she ran off the road. And now she's a little worried. There's that storm to the southeast. Maybe I'll check it on the radar, but it's not coming toward me. Cat's not worried either. Yeah, storm's moving east, mostly. Okay, I'm done for today. That's all. That's all I got for today. This is at 8:25, I think, p.m. And the green and yellow is that bunch of clouds that I was seeing to the southeast of me. And it's closer to me than I thought. Yeah, it looked farther. I thought it was farther away last time I checked the radar. But that might have been another cloud formation, a rain formation. Anyway, that's still not coming to me. It's moving off to the northeast. So I'm not going to get no rain out of that. Okay, that's all for today. Let's see.